what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog with the new build, the Chevy Silverado 2500HD 2003 crew cab. I finally got the build. I'm gonna obviously go into the details of it, what's all been done already, and what's next to come for it. But here you go, guys, the new build. 6.5 footer bed, 4x4 crew cab. So the owner of this truck already did some tasteful mods to it when I got it. I actually had to fly all the way to Palm Springs, like a one-way ticket, to go check out this truck. Sure enough, the owner, he already was able to meet me in the airport. So I was able to, basically, if I wanted to buy it, drive it straight from the airport back home, which is exactly what I did. Cool kid. He definitely was mechanically inclined, knew what he was doing. He got fresh 35 tires along with some method wheels. It's already got Bilstein shocks that gives it like about, I want to say this is like a 4-inch lift. I'm not 100% sure on that. I need to verify like the model number of the shocks and then verify if it is a 4 or 6.5 foot rise. Again, not entirely too sure, but we'll get back to you guys on that. And as you can see, the truck is already tinted. So crazy story is that because this truck was already living in Palm Springs for most of its life, he basically told me that the average summer out there was about 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is absolutely insane to me. So luckily for me, he did a lot of I guess cooling mods, you could say. So he had the tint all around the truck. He actually had upgraded radiator fans with the radiator itself. Basically, it will never overheat, and AC compressor is all brand new. So luckily I don't have to change any of that stuff, so pretty happy about that. This was a workhorse, so there are some dings and scratches on the bed of the truck and just throughout like the body, mainly on the exterior, not too much on the interior, which I'll show you guys in a second. But I already have ideas of what I want to do to the truck, an idea of my build, kind of just a future vision of it. Again, this is going to be daily slash, camping with it and going to like road trips and whatnot. So, you guys know me. I always like to add my own taste to any car or truck I build or motorcycle and give a little bit of a KooZairy twist to it. I added some new taillights already. You guys don't even want to know what was on there before. It was just some cheap eBay crap, taillight and headlight, that immediately as I was on the road back home, I just had to order them on Amazon. So yeah, fresh taillights, fresh headlights. I actually did all the lighting on the interior and exterior, all LED, all diode dynamics. I don't like to cheap out on cheap LEDs, as they can flicker sometimes if they're constantly on, even with the license plate LEDs as well. So definitely already looking more of like a truck that I'm trying to build. But that's been done. As you can see, the bed's it's pretty beat up. Again, it was like a work truck, so it's bound to happen. It's a truck. I can't complain. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna bed liner it and at least make it a little bit more decent and presentable. But otherwise, it's not entirely that bad. It just I didn't even have a chance to really clean or pressure wash the bed. This is literally everything you see now as far as like it being dirty is how it was when I bought it, which was, I want to say, about like a couple weeks ago. So already having this truck for a couple weeks, I was able to just do as much as I can, small stuff, to be able to little by little bring it to how I want it to look. And the last thing to show you guys on the exterior, again, the headlights. I had some cheap eBay crap on them before, so I immediately bought these OEM spec looking black housing headlights, and everything's all LED except the high beams, but everything else is LED. I have ideas for the front bumper. Definitely not gonna stick with this front bumper. I actually have a friend who's building a pre-runner style build front bumper with a skid plate and everything, so that's actually happening in the works right now. Pretty excited for that, for the end result. It's just gonna require me to drive this all the way back to LA and have him keep it for a week and then fly back to pick it up and drive it back. So it'll be worth all that hassle, I promise you guys. You guys will absolutely love the bumper and the rest of the build. Time for interior. So the one thing I actually really am super surprised about is how well this interior is kept clean. So, you know, the door cards, the dash is actually not cracked. Like, everything's actually pretty intact. There's barely any rips in the seats. You know, everything's pretty solid as far as stitching goes. There's no tears. You know, of course, there's this plastic piece that's supposed to go over here, but you know, that's such a small thing that doesn't even bother me. I went ahead and already got WeatherTech floor mats. Before, it was just really the carpet, and you know, with it being winter, I'm trying to go to Tahoe and whatnot. I definitely want to get a more, you know, all season weatherproof style floor mat, so had to go with the WeatherTech one. And it's the higher rise version, which, you know, covers more of the walls and whatnot. So got a trailer brake controller here. You know, all-wheel drive controls that all work, by the way. You know, speedometer is all good. I just had this Pioneer screen installed, so literally yesterday I had them installed. So nice thing about this is, before it had a screen as well, but it was basically broken. This is brand new. This will work with, you know, wireless Apple CarPlay. It has a backup camera that I had just installed, which is this guy here, and this would be the best location for it too, which is right over there. So it helps a lot with trucks, you know, especially having tinted windows at night. You're able to see how far you could back up and, you know, not hit anything or anyone. But let me bring you guys back to the interior. So yeah, you know, again, the seats are really clean, the door cards are clean, dash is not cracked, really clean for the most part. I even had the headliner redone in like just recently, about like half a week ago. So before, you know, it was basically the same color as this, as you guys could see. I still need to like make this black and make the rest of all the stuff you see on the roof black. Not a problem, super simple fix. But before, with this being the same color, you know, part of this was like sagging down, and it was just like a lot of stains, and it didn't look good at all. So, you know, immediately, you know, I had to go with black, and I was able to get a good deal for it locally. So I figured, you know, why not just have it done immediately and start, you know, blackening out all these small things that are on the roof. Really, this, I don't know why on camera it looks like it's really light, but in person it's actually much darker. This is probably something I wouldn't change, like, you know, basically the B pillar, same thing in the back, like all that's pretty good. I would say anything on the headliner is what I'm gonna like paint black. So I might just fabric spray paint this, or get an actual black sunshade visor. I have an idea to paint that guy. I might just, you know, get an actual black handle because it's only 25 bucks on Amazon. And then same thing with that, I'll probably just paint like the rim or something. I'll go ahead and show you guys the back. So yeah, a lot of scratches, as you can see on the seat. Again, that's just, it was a work truck, so he hauled a lot of stuff both in the bed and also, I'm sure, in the back seat as well, which caused some scratches on the rear window. And, you know, I don't mind because I'm gonna be replacing this anyways, with all the dings and scratches you guys see. You know, get a new windshield or rear windshield and, you know, retint it. Same with the front as well. There's like a small little crack. You can kind of see it like right there. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if it's a crack or not, but definitely gonna get a new front and rear windshield and get them both tinted. So yeah, other than that, you know, I definitely vacuumed it. Again, small dings here and there, but for the most part, for right now, I could definitely get by with it. And then again, I installed the floor mats all along the rear. So definitely I'd say, you know, this build, or this truck, was worth the money for it. You know, it was listed for $11,500 originally with 188,000 miles, which is really nothing for these trucks. If you maintain them, they can last a long time, easily like 300,000 miles or more. And you guys know me, I maintain my cars and my builds, so definitely gonna keep it running for a long time. But, you know, I was able to haggle him down to $9,800, so I figured it was worth it. It was worth, you know, buying the plane ticket to come get it. But you know, the style, the vision I have for it is more of like pre-runner style, like a trophy truck pre-runner. You know, not gonna go nothing too crazy. I say that now, but You know, the front bumper is already being made. I have an idea for the rear bumper that's going to get replaced. It's going to be, again, mainly a tow truck, you know, bringing the FC to the track, or going camping with it, or, you know, going to like, you know, just road trips in general around the states. But other than that, you know, it's going to be a daily between this or the chopper. I do want to get another build as far as like a two-door, like, you know, car, like, you know, sports car, kind of like replacing the Miata in a way. But, you know, that's all in the future. For now, like, you know, the truck is the focus. So yeah, guys, I'm just pretty excited finally to be able to build something how I want it to be. It's been a while since I've been able to do that, but finally have the opportunity again. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much it. You guys will see plenty of how to fix this or how to replace that on the Silverado here shortly, so stay tuned for those videos. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys later, and I will keep you guys updated as always. See ya.